Hey, it's Andy Christie from Inspect the Uninspected TV and Safe Homes Canada Home Inspections. Today, I want to talk about how to interview a home inspector. So you're buying a house. It doesn't matter if it's a new house, old house, any kind of house. You can ask them a whole bunch of questions like their background and their process. What's the process? Here are two questions that are going to disqualify most home inspectors. Some home inspectors might be mad at me for talking about this, but too bad. They need to do the job properly. So, Mr. Home Inspector, it's winter time. How are you going to inspect the roof? Any time of year, how are you going to inspect the roof? But especially winter time, because people fall down on this. They leave the ladder in the truck. The only answer is, even in the middle of winter, I'm going to get a ladder out, and I'm going to go to each side of the house. I'm going to climb up, and we're going to see higher elements. We're going to see some shingles. You can almost always see some shingles, even right in the middle of winter in Barrie or Collingwood or various parts of Ontario. And we're going to assess what we can. We're going to make the effort to do the job. If I'm paying somebody $400, $500, $600, whatever it is for a home inspection, they need to get their behinds onto a ladder. They need to get up there, make an effort. It's an athletic job. This is a job that requires a bit of strength. We have gaiters to keep the snow out of our boots in deep snow conditions. We carry a big ladder all the way around the house. You check everything as thoroughly as you possibly can. That's answer number one. How do you inspect the roof? With a ladder, by going on the roof if it's safe, minimally by getting up and looking at stuff. Question number two, what is it? How about, Mr. Inspector, how are you going to inspect the attic space? There's only one answer. If I can go inside the attic, and with my mask and my knee pads and my headlight, if I can go in there and walk around or sort of crawl around in a reasonable fashion without swimming face first in the insulation, which is unhealthy and really annoying, by the way, because I've done it a few hundred times. You want the inspector to tell you that they're going to go inside the attic. In older houses, they're going to dig test holes looking for things like vermiculite, which may or may not contain asbestos. Bat guano, sometimes we find this much bat guano under the new insulation. They're going to assess roof structure. The leak at the roof is always around the corner in the attic, so you can't see it by standing on a ladder. So if your home inspector tells you they're going to inspect the attic from the top of a ladder, just get another home inspector. It's not good enough. It's not good enough. They don't deserve to be paid. In my opinion, you don't deserve to be paid if you're standing on top of a ladder peeking inside the attic. It's not good enough. So you need somebody qualified and thorough. You need to pay a fair price, in my opinion, for an excellent job, not just a good job or an okay job. Find the person who's going to do an excellent job. That means get up, even in the middle of winter, get up around the roof, check all elements, all the way through the attic. You don't want to save $100 on the cost of your inspection and then have a $5,000 bill to have the asbestos guys in the white suits come in and remove all kinds of vermiculite that has asbestos in it that was hidden under the insulation in half the attic space that the home inspector didn't go to because he stood on the top of a ladder and peeked inside the attic. Not good enough. It's not a good enough job. You need to hire the right people. Andrew Christie, Safe Homes Canada, Inspect the Uninspected TV.